Whispers in the jungle, the journey begins. The Khan family had always shared a love for adventure. Fazan, a passionate nature photographer, and his wife Ariba, a school teacher with a deep love for wildlife, had decided to take their two children, 10-year-old Noor, on a camping trip deep into the lush green jungles of the north. They set up their tent beside a silent stream that curved through the dense forest. It was the children's first time camping, and they were bubbling with excitement. Birds sang. Overhead, monkeys chattered in the treetops, and the scent of wild jasmine hung in the warm afternoon air. This is going to be the best trip ever, Noor squealed, hugging her stuffed tiger, which she insisted on bringing along. Fazan smiled, adjusting his camera strap. Wait until you see the stars tonight. There's no city lights, only the sky and the jungle. Into the wild night fell quietly. The family sat around a small fire, roasting marshmallows and telling stories. The children, now a little drowsy, cuddled inside the tent, while their parents sat a while longer, talking softly and admiring the starlit canopy above. As the fire died down, a low rustle echoed through the trees. At first, it seemed like nothing, maybe a monkey or a deer. But then came the sound of heavy breathing. Ariba froze. Fazan, did you hear that? Before they could react, the terrifying roar of a leopard ripped through the silence. Fazan jumped up, flashlight in hand. The leopard emerged from the brush, eyes glowing like fire. But then, just behind it, more eyes appeared, another wild cat, and another. The jungle was alive, and the family was no longer alone. Children in danger. The noise startled the children awake. Zion peered through the tent flap and saw shadows moving in the dark. Mommy? Noor screamed. Suddenly, chaos erupted. Ariba and Fazan rushed to the tent, but from behind them came a deep growl. A large black bear had wandered into their camp, drawn by the scent of food. In panic, Fazan tried to lead the bear away while Ariba ran to shield the children. Then, something astonishing happened. The jungle protectors from the shadows emerged, a tall, majestic figure, lioness. But instead of attacking, she stood between the family and the bear, her golden fur glowing in the moonlight. More animals emerged, silent, graceful, watchful. A giant elephant appeared, its trunk sweeping between trees like a sentinel. A pack of wild dogs circled the bear, not to kill it, but to drive it away. The leopard that had roared earlier was now crouched protectively in front of the tent. It was as if the jungle had decided, these children must be protected. The bear growled, uncertain. The lioness stepped forward, baring her teeth. The bear slowly backed away into the dark. The Khan family, huddled together, watched in breathless wonder. Noor clutched her stuffed tiger and whispered, "They're not wild, they're friends." A secret understood: the animals didn't linger. One by one, they vanished back into the jungle as silently as they had come. The family remained awake the rest of the night, shaken but unharmed. As the first light of dawn painted the forest in gold, Faison turned to Ariba and said, "The jungle isn't just alive, it knows." Later that day, as they packed to leave, Zion noticed a paw print outside the tent, large feline, but not fresh. It was as if someone had watched over them all night. Epilogue. The tale lives on back home. No one quite believed their story. Wild animals saving humans, protecting children. Most dismissed it as an exaggerated adventure tale. But the Khan family knew the truth. The jungle had chosen to protect innocence, to shelter the young. Years later, Noor would become a wildlife conservationist, inspired by that night. And Zion would write a best-selling book titled Whispers in the Jungle, dedicating it to the wild protectors who reminded his family that sometimes nature is more human than we are. Moral: even in the heart of danger, kindness can come from the most unexpected places.